Oh, oh. Yeah, that's so fun. That's so fun. All right. To send out the notifications. Boom. Boom. Probably gonna have to log into fucking Bootysoft. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. Hopefully, stream doesn't go down like it has the last couple streams. Oh my god, Ubisoft. I've said yes 3 times. How many more times do I gotta... I'm about to say no. God, the Ubisoft software sucks. It's genuinely the worst. It's just the worst. It isn't good in any measure of the word. How long it takes to fucking load up. And then I'm gonna have to start... I gotta start loading up these Assassin's Creed games before I fucking play them. This is just ridiculous. Are you gonna load? Like, what's going on? God, fuck. Ubisoft is so trash, dude. Oh my god. Yeah. Maybe I should log into... Let's see, where do I have Ubisoft? No, no. Will Ubisoft Connect even load? I swear, if I chose the one night Ubisoft Connect, like, it's down. Nope, no problems more than the fucking usual with this shitty software. Night out with the boys? I don't go out with the boys. That's just a joke. Before they got office jobs, what we would do is we're suburban Midwest boys. So really the experience of a suburban Midwest boy is drive around the numerous towns in the area and like maybe go to a restaurant or go to like a park or a bar or something like that, or go see a movie. But yeah, it was literally just, um, dude, Ubisoft Connect doesn't want to launch. I don't know how I'm gonna play Assassin's Creed 3 if this doesn't want to fucking work. I'm gonna uninstall Ubisoft. I'm gonna reinstall it because it is genuinely. It's the worst fucking software. Like EA EA Origins was better than Ubisoft. Ubisoft Connect download. Did Hammer? We wouldn't. We didn't. We didn't drink out. Like maybe. Implies you guys did do revolutions. Perhaps you'll never know. Um. 1789 might have been me. I can't remember the years of other revolutions off the top of my head. 1848 would have been me. Okay, let's see. Ubisoft is fucking logging in now. Remember this computer. God. But yeah, they got office jobs. So we don't really. Last time we hung out was. Oh man, I want to say it was a couple months before I got in. Before I got rear-ended last year. Um. Activation code. How the. It's also so stupid that Ubisoft is like. Um. Uh. I forget where I find my. Isn't it supposed to be just automatic? Um. Find activation code. God, I fucking. I fucking hate Ubisoft Connect. This is the dumbest. Hey, you bought the game through Steam. You're gonna have to load it anyway through Ubisoft Connect. And while you did purchase it to your account, give us the activation key anyway. Manage. Properties. Then I'm gonna click manage and then CDK. Please note that some titles may not give the option to display the CD key in Steam. Then where do I fucking find it, Ubisoft? Got the app ID, the build ID, not the CD key. Fucking. Where do I fucking find it, Ubisoft? Let's see here. Account information. My games. Settings. Account linking. It's linked. Why do I... This genuinely does not make any sense for this to be a fucking thing. Go to the game, click the gear on, select manage, then CD key. There isn't one for AC3. Browse local files. Is it in my... Play. Play. Continue. 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 Ubisoft support. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, activation. Great. Bought this a year ago. Is it the fucking... It's not the app or build ID. Jesus fucking Christ, Ubisoft. This is such... Let's see here. View... Where do I go for purchase? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There was a way to go to see um the history of your fucking purchases. Manage no fucking C. There's no fucking CD key. What is it gonna be in my fucking email? That's never been there before. Gotta go. See. Let's see. Did I buy it here? Oh, wait a goddamn minute. Is it gonna be... So I bought this as part of a bundle with Odyssey. Where the fuck do I go? There's literally nothing fucking here. Where the fuck is my activation fucking key? You need to... Gotta... Yeah, fucking course that is the solution. That would be the fucking solution. You gotta load Assassin's Creed Odyssey first. And it automatically syncs it. Ubisoft. Literally, go fuck yourselves. You are the shittiest company. Second to Activision and Blizzard. You are the second shittiest fucking gaming company. You have the worst fucking browser out of them all, which is a fucking miracle because everyone has used EA's Origins, which was a complete fucking dumpster fire. Yet somehow you still continue to try and push Ubisoft Connect. The only reason people fucking use Ubisoft Connect is because you force them to. No one would use it if we didn't have to. You didn't shove it down our goddamn throats. God. God, I just had a fucking Clay Square Enix rant. Okay. Assassin's Creed 3. Game capture. Inspired by historical events and characters, this work of fiction was designed, developed, and produced by a multicultural team. Assassin's Creed 3, but really Assassin's Creed 5? We had 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelation. Y'all, I got at the outfit, Shay Cormac outfit. General music. Blood on, subtitles on. $50 hertz, give me 60. Play mode. Environment quality? Whoa, why is this so low? These I wonder if there's anyone out there that's found a way to just get around using the Ubisoft Connect software and just launch it through Steam and then just somehow break Ubisoft's whatever system coding they have in place so that Ubisoft Connect doesn't launch. Just no real point to it, just to not launch this shitty the Ubisoft Connect software. Is there anything else? Customize? Nah. We'll keep. Stick. Sure.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life.
So this was my introduction into the Assassin's Creed
He was captured and
series.
imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be.
God, playing this before 20...
They've been
before that,
in their own fractured, frustrated
it's a core
way.
memory.
These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Then Ubisoft was like, but actually, it's not the end. We want more money. Frames are not looking good.
We're here.
Oh boy, is this gonna run like absolute dog water? So what is with
Let's go.
Desmond's hair? Looks bad. Okay, not too... In the cutscene it was stuttering frames, but... Gameplay, it's pretty smooth so far.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
You saying Alice in Wonderland went into one of these things? Was an assassin, perhaps? Or someone just stumbled upon one of these places? Or I can...
I think we're here.
Oh no! My glow stick! Controls feel a lot smoother than the previous Assassin's Creed, though. At least right now. We're not fighting anything yet, though. We're parkouring.
The key. You must find the key.
Son?
Sir. Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
What a great dad.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Record.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
Hell yeah. Woo.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap.
Whoop. That didn't go. Ah. Whoop. There we go. I gotta trust more in the free run. Superhero landing.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Oh yeah, it's running real smooth. Fantastic.
Sir. Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
He's so cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
Oh. Uh-oh.
My apologies.
Alright. That didn't take long.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I already have.
But fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by them.
Sir, Black Mall had sick word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes...
1,000 pardons. So sorry. My apologies.
Very active and industrious. You may satisfy that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, found guilty.
Wonky camera, alright.
When I took him the time before, I told him what he would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve.
No one's gonna pay attention to the crazy man right here. All right. Oh, they're macking. You guys gonna make that? No? What about any? No? It's like, no one at all is, like, no one from the other side is noticing this. I played this game like a bunch as a child. When it was new. And I never really thought of that before. I don't understand the point of that sort of lockpicking minigame.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
Grip strength of a god.
Really burning up the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
This man not see me climbing?
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
I'm guessing this man was an assassin. The opera target. Kill the child.
Stateside balcony! Hurry!
Come, please!
Over there! That's the one that we murdered!
That man there!
A man was
Seize him!
killed in the upper balconies.
Oh my!
But I've done no wrong. I swear
Search him. Any
I
weapons?
beg your pardon.
Did they find me?
Please, please!
Let us through!
Order! Peace, friends! There is no danger!
Try to remember.
Oh no, what happened? Who could have done such a thing?
It happened
We
right
must
in
leave
that
at
balcony.
once.
What are those
There's
men
a killer
doing?
about. I'm staying where it's safe.
What men were?
Order! We must have order! Order! We must have order! Move! Move! Imbecile!
Where are you going?
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
How fair your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
I'm so curious if I'm going to enjoy the story of this game as much as I did as a child, as a wee lad, as a middle schooler.
Some fresh air might do me good.
Captain?
Mr. Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard, and apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
Hurry. Who can I interact with? Man steering?
Hello, sir.
Do you expect we'll have a pleasant crossing?
It is a quiet time of year, though rogue storms in troubled waters are not unheard of. But no need to fret. At worst, they'll prove an inconvenience. I'm more concerned about pirates and rogue privateers.
Have you encountered them before?
Aye. But the Providence is a strong ship, and her crew well trained. They will surely keep us safe.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain sees us...
To hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side do you on, anyway?
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
In the nuts. Suplex.
Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this?
Captain,
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
these thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
He's so cool.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Ooh, God dang.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
Fucking quick, rapid head nods. The head nods of a terrified man.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
I love Tuesdays. Philip.
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
It's Tuesday, innit, bruv? Weaker assets? I think this is one of those. I mean, I'm curious. Like I said, I'm curious as to how well it'll hold up. How the nostalgia. This was my first Assassin's Creed, and I loved it. This is my second most played Assassin's Creed. I think people just bitch about it because probably racism, but they won't admit it. And then people loved Ezio so much they didn't want the franchise. I guess once they'd gotten Ezio, they didn't want to say goodbye or something. Like I think part of the problem what Assassin's Creed did was it kind of what the first 4 games did was it kind of made it seem like the story of Assassin's Creed is the story of Desmond, Altair, and Ezio. It's kind of really, because, like, you know, you got Assassin's Creed 1, and then it's Ezio for 3 games. And then we get Assassin's Creed 3. So I think I personally like Connor more than Ezio. I think though again, we have not gotten to Connor yet. But yeah, it is hard to follow up Ezio Auditore. I personally don't think Ezio has aged all that well. He is definitely a character of that time period. So I found him a little bit cringe as playing as Ezio for the first time in today's world. But right, I did still give Assassin's Creed 2 a 10 out of 10. I want to remind people of that. I can't remember what I gave Brotherhood and Revelations.
Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine. We're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
You looking for another fight? That it? Go away.
Let me look up what did I rank those Assassin's Creed games. Game stream. Let's see, Revelations I gave a 6. Because I was really kind of frustrated by it. And the city was pretty much just it was essentially the same thing. It was just more of the same. Let's see, games. Gotta go to Game Stream 2022 for Brotherhood. Brotherhood I gave an 8 out of 10. Yeah. Like I don't think Revelations is a bad ending to Ezio. But yeah, I just feel like as its own game, it feels like the story of Revelations could have fit into Brotherhood. But like I understand why they still did it. It's just like I can't really think of like I totally understand why they had to do it for the story that they were telling. However, because of essentially the corner that they got put into with the story that they were trying to tell with Ezio there, it's weaker as its own game. But yeah, I gave Assassin's Creed 1 a 7 out of 10, AC2 a 10 out of 10, Brotherhood an 8 out of 10, and then Revelations a 6. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed Assassin's Creed 1 a little bit more than Revelations, but not like a huge amount. And then I definitely enjoyed Brotherhood more than Assassin's Creed 1. But yeah, Assassin's Creed 2 was just a really good game. I am probably I say this now to prepare everyone. I am probably going to enjoy this game more than I did Brotherhood. Because of the nostalgia factor. The nostalgia factor is either going to work in this game's favor or it's going to go against it. How dare you enjoy a game? I know, right? But yeah, like Assassin's Creed 3 holds a lot of memories because it was my first Assassin's Creed, and I will say this now, I haven't said it yet. This intro quite possibly could be the best Assassin's Creed intro. Because it, especially as a kid playing this for the first time, being new to the franchise, that intro helped me in middle school understand everything without having to play the first 4 games. The only thing I didn't get a grasp on as a kid that I do now is Ezio's, fugue state. Now, I will say, though, as someone coming into the franchise new, the reveal of the ring didn't hit as hard because I didn't have the history of constantly fighting the Templars through the previous games because I'd never played before. So, like, the conflict for me wasn't built up for me to really appreciate that. I'm curious now that I'm more experienced with Assassin's Creed, how exactly, obviously knowing that it's coming, but, like, I'm still gonna try and look at it, like, as good as I can, I guess. Be like, see how hard that hits. What's the old AC with the genealogy thing? What do you mean, Philip? The Animus? I'm curious because I don't remember how they transitioned from it. I know we were able to get Edward Kenway's story because they had Desmond's blood. But, like, when we go to Bayek of Siwa, I'm curious the transition from it being tied to Desmond's blood to then being just a figure in history. I'm curious. I can't remember. I played Origins when it released, and I just didn't like it. I am curious about that transition period. I'm curious to see if I'm either going to like it, or if I'm going to dislike it more. There is 0 transition. They don't explain at all. They're just like, yeah, the Animus now can get you into the mines like anyone. Well, no, because they do have to find. So, I think she was in when we meet Bayek, she's in the wherever Bayek is buried. And then in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the cabin they're at is right next to Eivor's spot. So there's still something that they need from the original dead person that allows them to that allows the Animus to access their memories. It's just, yeah, as you said, I don't think they explain that. It's just something you gotta kind of come to the conclusion of yourself. I'm not sure about Odyssey. Just never played Odyssey. But I am what I am curious about is the transition from Syndicate, because I never played Syndicate, to the new girl.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Ethan Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough. Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs. Reduced rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
I played an Assassin's Creed at like 12. I literally don't remember anything else about it. That's really, I mean, all of the Assassin's Creed are tied to, well, the Assassin's Creeds up until Origins are tied to Desmond's bloodline. Based answer? Wait, what was a based answer? Yeah, you go root and toot. And poot. Oh, did the Assassin's Creed games are tied? Did I say the Assassin's Creed games are tied to Ubisoft? Oops. Dude, I am just misspeaking the last couple of streams, huh? No. Base ping, not remembering anything. No, you didn't. Oh, okay. Huh. I was like, I didn't think I misspoke. Not remember. I mean, yeah, I remember things about Valhalla, but I don't remember the things I think the writers want me to remember. I remember the things that are unimportant to the story because that was what was good in Valhalla, where the stuff not really tied to the main story. I loved Alfred the Great's portrayal in Valhalla, and I loved what they did with him. But that wasn't tied to the main. He wasn't really tied to the main story that much, or really at all. It was kind of a. I don't know how to word it properly. Keep it vague. But yeah. Valhalla was good. Definitely a bit too long. But I still enjoyed it. Origins is the one I just don't. The only thing I remember about Origins is Bayek wants revenge for his son. And I remember really disliking the ending. And then I never finished Unity. And then I never played Syndicate. Black Flag is perfection. And then I do remember the events of the first 4 games. Now we're in Assassin's Creed 3.
I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Oh god.
You there. I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken ill?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain or
You
the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck.
I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk 'em down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
You must expose whatever they're plotting.
Your crew's a tight-lipped bunch. But I'll see what I can do.
Well, hurry up.
Dick.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right. Should feast on lamb and wine, whilst we're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
Curious. Most curious.
Indubitably.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin. Or do I need to have you escorted?
I bet his breath is stinky.
Secure the hatch!
Haytham.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
My guess is for the ship sighting.
I told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny, only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Is that so?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
It's our only chance.
I won't do it.
Then I will.
All right. All right.
My guess is they didn't say. Well, I guess it was just one man. Yeah, maybe they need someone different on the crow's nest, huh?
We need those ropes secured! I told you this was madness.
Arm yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
I will? I know how to secure the rigging? Oh, the fuck? Something tells me well, I mean, he is the son of a sailor, so... I don't know why we jumped right there.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James! To the mainmast with you!
No, hate them. Hate them. Hate them. Oh god. Yeah, I don't like their... Oh, I hate how they're forcing the camera to move like that. Oh, now that is unfortunate.
Help! Please! Help! Please!
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Make ready for our arrival, men!
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The gulls tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
This is definitely a top. This is an amazing introduction to a game. 100,000%. I love this intro. This still holds up as an intro, yeah. Some logic can be questioned to make the plot work, right? Like, why didn't the man on the crow's nest see the ship coming way beforehand? They weren't in a storm at that time. Definitely should have seen him. Before they were close enough to fire.
Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle it. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to
Fuck you, Charles Lee. All the homies hate Charles.
John and Isabella's son.
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives. I thought...
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say, but I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Thief! Someone stop him!
Yeah, the NPCs are a
Boston's
bit
quite a lively
clunky.
city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. I need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Use... What fucking button is that? Tab, okay. Oink oink.
Get back here with that, you rogue!
What's up, Benjamin?
Spriggs, this accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, That was interesting.
Hmm.
Gentlemen dilettantes, amateurs, and the curious public, Toby Locke will demonstrate tomorrow by the Belfry his latest flying contraption.
I'm not sure how true that statement is, but I love it nonetheless. Oh. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Kitty cat. Meow.
The French commander de Jumonville.
All right. Back to the quest. Oh. I gotta go through this door specifically? Okay.
met. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy. This way. Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
Tell me about yourself, William.
What's to tell? I was born in Ireland to Catholic parents, which I learned early in life severely limited my opportunities. So I converted to Protestantism and journeyed here at the behest of my uncle. But I fear my uncle Peter was not the swiftest of men. He sought to open trade with the Conyan Gahaga, but chose to build his settlement away from the trade routes instead of on them. I tried to reason with the man, but as I said, not the swiftest. So, I took what little money I'd earned and bought my own little plot of land. I built a home, a farm, a store, and a mill. Humble beginnings, but well situated, which made all the difference.
So this is how you came to know the Mohawk?
Indeed, and it has proved a valuable relationship.
But still no mention from your contacts of the precursor site? No hidden temple or ancient constructs?
Why are you always stretching,
Yes and
William
no.
Johnson?
Which is to say, they had their fair share of sacred sites. Earthen mounds, forest clearings, hidden caves. But nothing matching what you describe. No strange metals, no odd glows.
It is well hidden.
Even to them, it seems. But cheer up, my friend.
God, he's stretched 5
You'll have your
times in the last
precursor
minute.
treasure. I swear it.
To our success, then.
And soon. Should not be much longer. I'll let you know as soon as I have something. I hope you're right, Hatham. I should return to my studies.
Okay, there we go. You could run out of dialogue. Alright.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Hatham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
We don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout, take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. Have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
You two, clear off. So much for the element of surprise.
Reinforcements!
Shoot them before they reach us!
Use those spare muskets, and you won't have to reload.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them. On with the show then.
Y'all were
Guess
just
they wasn't so safe inside after all.
standing right. Okay. Y'all are stupid.
Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't. They'll know.
Atham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched. Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink. Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
A little help, please! Quit your crying, I'm coming. Wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, why's you always gotta go and spoil the sport?
Charles Lee really does go through some character growth, or perhaps turns into a real piece of shit.
Thomas! What? Over there, that's what! Deal with them! I hope whatever's in this chest is worth it.
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
We got another group up ahead with some cows watching on. Oh shit.
A little help, please.
Quit your crying, I'm coming.
Excuse me, hold on, sir. Hold on, sir. Hold on.
That seems to be the last of them.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
Woo! Full synchronization! What a gamer!
Any news?
Whispers of things. Nothing solid at the moment. I know you're looking for word of anything out of the ordinary. Dealing with temples and spirits and ancient times and whatnot. But, so far, can't say my boys have heard much.
No trinkets or artifacts being moved through your... shadow market?
Nothing new. Couple of ill-gotten weapons, some jewelry likely lifted from a living thing. But you said to listen for talk of glows and ums and strange sights, right? And I ain't heard nothing about that.
Keep at it.
Oh, I will. You done me a great service, mister. and I fully intend to repay my debt. Thricefold, if it pleases.
He just comes across as sarcastic.
Thank you, Thomas.
Place to sleep and meal to eat is thanks enough. Don't you worry. I'll get you sorted soon. When I know something, you'll know something. Got no office to give at current. When I do, you'll be the first to hear it.
Evening, gentlemen.
Charming.
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink.
All right.
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Church will. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
Charles, you conniving bastard.
Do you like it here, Charles?
There's a certain charm to Boston, I suppose. To all of the colonies, really. Granted, their cities have none of London's sophistication or splendor.
London.
But the people are earnest and hardworking. They've a pioneer spirit I find compelling.
It's quite something, really, watching a place that's finally found its feet.
Has it, though? The French still wage war from up north, and I fear the Spanish have designs upon this place as well. Is this a new world, or just another battlefield?
Ah, that's a story old as time itself, and one that's not like to change. We're cruel and desperate creatures, set in our conquering ways. The Saxons and the Franks, the Ottomans and Safavids. I could go on for hours. The whole of human history is but a series of conflicts and subjugations. A desire for more and more and more.
I pray one day we rise above it.
Whilst you pray, I'll act. We'll see who finds success first, hmm?
It was an expression.
Aye, and a dangerous one. Words have power. Wield them wisely.
I've some work I should finish. Let us speak later. Sorry, sir. I'm a bit busy at the moment.
This business with Silas confuses me. If Britain stands any chance of pushing back the French, they must ally with the natives, not enslave them.
Silas is loyal only to his purse. That his actions harm the crown is irrelevant. So long as there are buyers for his product, he'll continue to procure it.
All the more reason to stop him, then.
My days are spent in Congress with the locals, attempting to convince them that we're the ones they should trust. That the French are merely using them as tools, to be abandoned once they've won.
Your words must lose their strength when held against the reality of Silas' actions.
I've tried to explain that he does not represent us. But he wears the red coat. He commands a fort. I must appear to them either a liar or a fool. Likely both.
Take heart, brother. When we deliver them his head, they'll know your words were true.
Take a look at the map here. Conversation, part of the almanac.
wonderful.
Charles?
Sir?
Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
We find him. Come. I'll show you how.
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
The Silver Fox offers all travelers the finest fare and rates in the city.
I'm trying to move, you won't let me.
Travelers always make our den their destination.
Such scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
They stumbled off to the northeast, no doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
There is news that a frontier fort watched over by
Don't know how you're balancing like that, my dude, but you know what? You do you.
Take a listen. With luck, one of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
I've asked the criers, but they all plead ignorance.
Bugger that! They're lying!
Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats light off them and I'll not deign to grovel.
Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
And forget it. The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it.
Eavesdrop on a moving group of guards. Got our moving group of guards. Here's a good spot.
So he says to church, but one way or another, the debt would be settled. I don't envy the man. He's grim times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good. Cutter was with him.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat tomorrow.
Good call, that.
Whew. That one was almost not a success.
I asked if I could help, and they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control.
How odd. Did they say what had happened?
No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on.
Where were they taking him?
Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the Order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses, and we begin to know the world in a different way. Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them.
Oh, fuck it off.
Locked. I'll have to find the key. Wait here.
Well, I don't know how I... Okay. All right.
Here we are then.
There goes the streak of 100%.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I take his hands, put an end to his surgering. Maybe I take his tongue, put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I take his cock, Put an end to his fucking us?
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
Now, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas. Do you hear me? I'll have your head.
No. I rather think you won't.
Ruffian. Commoner's dirt, Cutter. And proud. Of it. Just a quick little swipe and no more ears. How's that sound, Mr. Church? At least I'll be spared more of your inane prattle. Maybe you'll get lucky and pass out.
Who are you?
Hatham Kenway, at your service.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
Johnson's told me what you intend. As it happens, the man who held me is the same one that you seek. His name is Silas Thatcher.
That
Gathered
fancy
that much.
lad is our slaver?
Don't let his velvet tongue deceive you. A crueler and more vicious creature I've never known.
What can you tell me of his operation?
He hosts at least 100 men, more than half of whom are redcoats.
All this for some slaves?
Hardly. The man's a commander in the King's troop, in charge of the Southgate Fort.
We need to find a way inside. Let me think on it. In the meantime, I'll attend to our final recruit.
John Pitcairn's our man. I'll take you to him.
State your business.
New recruit.
More kindling for the pyre, eh? Well, go on then.
How'd you manage that?
Did you forget, sir? My commission is with General Braddock. When I'm not attending to you, of course.
Pitcairn, you fool! Your acts are treacherous. Give me one good reason I shouldn't kill you right now. Were you planning to announce yourself, or did you hope my men
Sir,
wouldn't notice your
if
arrival?
you'll allow me to explain.
Ho ho! By all means. I should like very much to hear this.
I have not deserted, sir. I am here under Commander Amherst's orders.
Show me a letter bearing his seal, and you might be spared the gallows.
I have no such thing. The nature of my work, sir,
It's the sort of thing best not put to paper.
Hatham.
General Braddock?
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Wolves often travel in packs.
Master Pitcairn won't be here for but a few weeks. I shall return him to his proper post once our work is finished.
The devil's work, no doubt. It's bad enough my superiors have insisted I grant you use of Charles. But they said nothing about this traitor. You'll not have him.
Edward, listen to reason.
We're done here. See these gentlemen out.
Ooh. Well, that didn't go as I expected.
And to think I used to call him brother.
What now? They'll chase us off if we try and return.
We're done with this camp. And as luck would have it, so are they. Come along.
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, when I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
The Boston Country Journal! For all your country matters!
Perhaps down Marlborough.
No. Its residents are too content.
What of Lynn or Ship Street?
Yes. Those fresh arrived are often soon in dire straits. They're more likely to seize upon an opportunity to fatten their purses and feed their young.
No further details are known. For the best rates in transatlantic shipping, contact Wells
These tailing missions, truly something.
Mother Barnum's Preserves. Delectable
Now!
jams and jellies, fresh from the farm to your table.
Oi! You thieves and scoundrels, one and all! Fie on you and your false war!
Wouldn't Braddock recognize Lee?
After him!
Hold on. That one's a little weird.
Unhand him, Edward.
You again.
Let us go. And John Pitcairn with us.
I will not have my authority challenged.
Nor I.
Put them all in chains.
I stay my hand today because you were once my brother, and a better man than this. Or should our paths ever cross again, all debts will be forgotten. You're free now, John.
Traitor! Go on then. Join them on their fool's errand. And when you find yourself lying
I assume
broke-
you've good reason for causing all this madness. What is it you require of me?
I'll explain everything on the way.
Nope. Nope. Alright, not getting that almanac. I don't want to go around and get all of the viewpoints. But I'm gonna go. I'm a piss. So, we're gonna do boop, boop, boop.
It's what Dark
And
Souls
be right back.
wishes it could be. Yeah, I fucking said it. Fuck Dark Souls. I don't care how many people I piss off with that. I'm sticking by it. And I'm not gonna do the bitch play of hiding in a corner. No. No, no, no. I did that the first time I played this game.
That thing looks
But
like
not
it smells
this
worse
time.
than Breeze does.
I am a pro gamer, Ogdo. You have no power here. You can't even hit now. Fuck. Oh, he hits hard. Woo. Pro fucking gamer. Oh, am I? Oh. Oh. First fucking try! No!
That's just perfect.
I got cocky!
Wieners. Fauchwanger would.
This is the face of a man that just said wieners. Someone clip that and send it to Clay. This is the face of a man that just said wieners. That was stupid of me. You want me to go down? Bird. More cock? It's gonna happen.
I already told you. It's a surprise. Don't you like surprises?
No, I'm insecure. I'm a contemptible blood pervert. Who the fuck? Who the fuck writes these dialogue choices and is like, I know that. Yes, that line right there. I'm a contemptible blood pervert. I'm saying it.
Do not.
Cock. Cock. Yeah. God, I haven't touched this sword in so. That did not sound right.
That didn't hurt a bit. Where's Rapata?
I don't know. He's been staying in town lately. He hardly
I
ever
hope we
shows
don't
up.
die.
It seems he's keeping an eye on someone there.
Lucian, I'm coming, coming!
Stop coming! Stop it! It's obscene! Oh no, Alrighty. Yeah, I love that I have this stream deck set up. I should have set it up sooner. Oh, I'm so sorry, Clay. Alright, let's go get our viewpoints synchronized. No one look up. Oi, bud, this is my synchronizing spot. Get out of here. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Oh yeah, this feels so smooth. I don't know if that's the remaster or if just Assassin's Creed 3 was that much smoother than Revelations, or whichever one was the third Ezio game. There is... I miss this era of Assassin's Creed. Ugh. Ooh. Back here. Thank you for the 40 pounds. And the rock salt. Thank you. The rock salt needed it, totally. Who am I to have a conversation with over here?
Gentlemen dilettantes, amateurs, and the curious public, Toby Locke will demonstrate tomorrow by the Belfry his latest flying contraption.
Hello again. More almanac pages? Well, not quite. It's a treatise.
Oh, was I supposed to only collect... Oh.
Oh? Concerning what?
The benefits of taking an older woman as a lover.
Really?
Benjamin.
Yes, I'd like to hear.
First and most obvious, they're wiser. And so this makes for far more stimulating conversation. Makes other things more stimulating as well, but more on that in a moment.
All right. Your argument for experience makes some sense.
Second, when beauty fades, women must improve their utility, lest they be discarded and forgotten. Rare is an old woman who is not also kind, compassionate, and good.
That's something of a generalization.
But also true. Now, on to the third. Older women cannot conceive, which means one less thing over which to fret. In fact, you also decrease the chance of acquiring something like the French pox, its presence clearly visible, or the woman dead.
And should one desire a child?
Then make a young woman your wife. Let the older one be a mistress.
Benjamin!
And that brings me to my fourth point. With age comes prudence. An older woman is less likely to reveal your indiscretions.
Yes. I suppose you know quite a bit about that.
And proud of it, thank you.
God.
As to the fifth reason, because in every animal that walks upright, the deficiency of the fluids that fill the muscles appears first in the highest part. The face first grows lank and wrinkled, then the neck, then the breast and arms. The lower parts continuing to the last as plump as ever, so that covering all above with a basket, and regarding only what is below the girdle, it is impossible of two women to know an old from a young one. And as in the dark all cats are gray, the pleasure of corporal enjoyment with an old woman is at least equal and frequently superior. Every knack being by practice capable of improvement.
Oh my god.
You mad bastard.
Well, it's true, and believe me, I should know. I've sampled a great many. You should try one as well. Like a fine wine, they only improve with age. Although I suppose if left unattended too long, some have a tendency to sour. And that, my friend, is a most unpleasant experience. Better to work in a field often plowed, you know.
Is there more?
Indeed,
oh my god, there is more.
The sixth is this. The sin is less. To take a maidenhead is a great responsibility. Mishandled, it can ruin lives. No such risk with an older woman.
You know, I
And
mean,
this
he's
implies
spitting
the
facts.
Younger women are more given to compunction. Anxiety and unease are not present in the more aged and experienced. And as to the last of my reasons, well, it's really quite simple. Older women are so very grateful for the attention.
You make a compelling argument, Mr. Franklin. I might just have to run a few tests myself.
Hey them!
I highly recommend it. I owe you a great thanks, by the way.
What for?
Speaking with me. You see, I have very few friends in Boston these days.
I wonder why.
And what did you do to earn their ire?
Probably fuck their wives.
Started with a cartoon I drew, suggesting unification. How else can we hope to withstand the French menace? I proposed something similar at the Albany conference as well, and it ruffled quite a few feathers. See, I've begun to wonder if Parliament best serves our interests. The colonies might be better off independent and autonomous. Most of my peers, however, haven't taken kindly to the suggestion.
Are things truly so bad under the Crown?
But you've answered your own question. Under. Why under? It should be side by side. Does France reside beneath Britain? Do the Italians, the Prussians, the Spanish? No. Sure, they may disagree from time to time, even come to blows, but they stand on equal ground. And we should as well.
Are the colonies not simply an extension of the kingdom, though? Another borough, if you will?
No, we are not. We've evolved into something else, something distinct.
I suppose it's only natural to desire parity. We leave behind our parents, our childhoods, our homes, and seek to find a place in the world. If it's true for a person, why not a nation?
Yes, exactly.
Interesting.
Anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. Please, don't let me keep you from your work. Let us speak later, my friend. Can't talk right now, I'm afraid. Sorry, but I've some work needs doing. Let us speak later, my friend. Sorry, but I've some work needs doing.
His won't disappear. Climb before I'm spotted by the sharpshooters. Hello, bird. Oh no! No! Oh. Ooh, that was a close one. That was a close one. I hate them. Uh-oh. Oops. It had been pointing me in the direction of the other. After synchronizing, it had been pointing me in the direction of the other hay piles before. I guess that time didn't feel like it. Why are we struggling here, Hatham? Hatham, the window's right there. I don't understand. Yeah, that was weird. Oh, I do miss my hook blade, though. That allowed me to fucking yeet myself. My God, he's floating. How do you do that? All right, we're facing in the direction of the hay pile this time. All right, over here. Sorry about that, sir. Oh, that was rude of me, I will confess. And get out of here, you fucking children. Whoop! are we facing the proper direction? We have the All-Max. Shit spot.
Frontier fort watched over by royal forces has been Shelton and Tweed Undertakers. Count on them to provide
Whoa. Hell yeah. Oh, he's so cool. Yeah, moving through the streets like this, being able to sidestep feels very fucking smooth. In here, in this game, or I don't know. Moving through the streets. I'm liking it. I like it. A sense that they don't see me and shoot me. Hello, bird. Now, where is... Alright. Next synchronization.
There will be a presentation of the latest sacred choral work.
I'll get our synchronizations. Liberty tree. It's the tree of liberty. Whoa. Hancock Clark House. Shit, how am I gonna find this? No, it looks like there are rungs atop it. Okay, cool. Yep. Get back and climb it. Back and climb. No one questioned the strange man climbing the beacon. Next building. God, it's so crazy to think that this game, like, graphically, gameplay-wise, was like 13 years ago. This was, or was it? No, it released in 2012. So it was 12 years ago. And like, just the amount we have just improved. Not to, like, I mean, hell, the amount of improvements Assassin's Creed make from here to Unity is insane too. Unity is a gorgeous game. Whoa. Next one. Move. So anyway, I started blasting. The other one. I fell from the sky. Don't worry about it. Redcoats. Everything is fine. Ignore the man falling from the sky. Nothing strange. Nothing strange at all. I wonder where the other two almanac pieces are. Show up on my map. Oh, they're probably in the dark areas. The undiscovered areas.
If I may, I was curious about your past with Braddock. You two clearly have a history.
Edward was one of us upon a time, and I considered him a close friend. He was brave and bold in ways few men are. But everything changed at the siege of Bergen op Zoom. We had lost the fortress to the French, and were in the midst of egress. There was a skiff hidden at the port with which we planned to make our escape. As we drew near, a young man and his family came upon us, begging for safe passage. I consented, but Edward refused. The young man called him Craven then. So Edward killed him and all the rest. Even the children. To this day, I don't know why.
Women and
Was this
children?
the first time he'd struck out? Or had I simply never seen it before? Either way, things were never the same after that. We campaigned together a few more times, but each outing was more disturbing than the last. He killed and killed. Enemy or ally, civilian or soldier, guilty or innocent. It mattered not. If he perceived one to be an obstacle, they died. He maintained that violence was a more efficient solution. It became his mantra. And it broke my heart.
I had no idea.
He hides it well, and intimidates into silence any who discover him. Those who persist have a tendency to find misfortune.
And we should stop him.
I suppose you're right. But I maintain a foolish hope that he might yet be saved and brought back round to reason. I know. It's a silly thing to believe that one so drenched in death might suddenly change.
I'm sorry to have brought this up. It was not my intent to sour you.
Nonsense. We are brothers now. There should be no secrets between us.
I hope you and the General find a way to patch things up. Don't let me keep you, sir. I'm sure you have more important things to do.
So, a question for you. Why medicine?
I'm supposed to tell you I care for my fellow man, right? That I chose this path because it allows me to accomplish the greater good.
Are these things not true?
Perhaps, but that's not what guided me, no. For me, it was a less abstract thing. I like money.
There are other paths to fortune.
What better ware to peddle than life? Nothing else is as precious nor so desperately craved. And no price is too great for the man or woman who fears an abrupt and permanent end.
Your words are cruel, Benjamin.
But true as well.
You took an oath to help people, did you not?
I abide the oath, which makes no mention of price. I merely require compensation, fair compensation, for my services.
And if they lack the required funds?
Then there are others who will serve them. Does a baker grant free bread to a beggar? Does the tailor offer a dress to the woman who cannot afford to pay? No. Why should I?
You said it yourself. Nothing is more precious than life.
Indeed. All the more reason one should ensure they have the means to preserve it. I've some ledgers to review. Do you mind if we speak later? Sorry, Hatham, but I'm in the midst of something.
Gentlemen, I believe I found the solution to our problem. Or rather, Odysseus has.
How do you? Are you a new guy?
The Greek hero, you lobcock. Allow me to explain. We enter Silas' fort, under the pretext of kinship. Once inside, we spring our trap, free the captives, and kill the slaver.
Dodgy, dodgy. I like it.
Then, let us begin. First, we need to find ourselves a convoy. convoy should be here soon. We'll attack on my signal.
Understood, sir.
If we time this right, we can catch them all unawares.
The Gazette!
Oh man, how did this happen?
The hell is this?
1,000 pardons, sirs. Seems we've had ourselves an unhappy little accident.
Get it sorted, and quickly.
Course, my lord. At once.
Charles, you and William serve as vanguard. Let no man reach us.
What about me?
You and John will follow from a distance and keep watch over us. I'll signal you when I have need of your services. We're here to help you, along with those held inside Southgate Fort.
Free me.
Not until we're inside the gate. I can't chance an inspection of the gate going wrong. I'll see you safe. You have my word. Do you know anything of Silas' operation? How many men we might expect? The nature of their defenses? You must be rather important to him if you were given your own escort.
Sir, we've enemies ahead. Shall I engage them?
No. Let Jonathan and Thomas take care of it.
As you wish.
I wish you'd trust us. Though I suppose it's only natural for you to be wary. So be it.
Halt! Identify yourselves! Where is Lieutenant Jones? What's the meaning of this?
Engage the enemy!
Engage the enemy.
Goddamn dogs.
You, in the car. I need to inspect your cargo.
Let no man reach us!
Looks like you're to meet the Reaper.
The dog didn't need to die.
On your guard, men.
Come here.
Of course.
Only say the word, and I'll cut them down.
One moment there. Me and you. Who's your officer?
Engage the enemy!
Looks like you're to meet the Reaper.
All clear.
They didn't know the dead bodies and okay.
Hold!
Evening, gentlemen.
State your business.
Delivery for Silas.
Go on then.
See? I'm freeing you just as I said I would. Now, if you'll allow me to explain. Let her go.
But she'll give us away.
No, she won't.
What's the plan?
Free the captives and avoid detection.
What of Silas?
He dies.
Let know when you're ready to strike.
Greetings. How fares the watch?
Who are you?
Thomas Smith,
What are
newly
your
recruited.
prisoners?
Arrived from London just last
I
week.
said stop slouching.
There
So
are
said
no
Silas.
prisoners. You know who I mean.
Who are you to tell me what to do?
A good friend of Mr. Thatcher's.
Oh,
My apologies. Here with you long in the future.
certainly, sir. Upon my honor.
Ah, yes, of course. My
Such a shame. The colonies are meant to be an opportunity, not another war front. I must say, the weather in Boston is much fairer than back home.
Wait until winter.
Come here, sir.
Still feel the same.
Or summer, for that matter. The heat and wet suffocates a man.
And his uniforms. Clearly sewn for other climes. Too thin when it's cold. Too heavy.
Get over here. Nice
An
and
hour of
stealthy.
quiet was all I asked. Instead, I'm awakened not 10 minutes later by this cacophonous madness. I expect an explanation, and it had best be good. How? How did this happen? My precious merchandise set free? It's unacceptable! Rest assured, I'll have the heads of those responsible, but first we clean up this mess! Seal the fort, kill any who try to escape. I don't care if they be one of us or one of them. To approach the gate is to be made a corpse. Am I understood?
Push them back.
Go on, Hito. Fighting skills like these. It's a wonder. No mercy! I'll deal with this, sir! Back row! You shall not have a... He's here!
Stop the interloper!
Benjamin.
Kill the intruders!
Glad
All
to
of
have you
them!
with us. I could use some help.
Who are you?
Name's Hatham Kenway. You don't know me, but I believe the two of you are well acquainted.
I made a promise to you, Silas. One I intend to keep.
Nope. Requiescat Apache. Not really. Bitch was a slaver. He deserved to die.
What happens now?
We wait. But not for very long, I suspect.
I did not do this mission all that good. Failed every single bonus. Oh well. Sequence 2 complete. Gamer. Back to outside the animals.
It's been several weeks now since we freed the Mohawk prisoners from captivity. I had hoped their leader might make contact, but there's been only silence. My men grow restless. They want to know what comes next, and I do not have an answer. Lee alone remains active, pursuing leads, however slight. He stalks the city streets and scouts the bordering woods, hopeful that he might make contact with one of those we saved. There was a woman there that night. It was she who helped the others to safety. If we can find her, I believe I'll have my answers. So, I watch and wait, hopeful that my true mission might finally begin.
$17.55. Can I get the new? Excuse me, madam.
Hello, Charles. Any luck finding our mystery woman?
Word is she's been stirring up trouble just outside the city in a town called Lexington.
Well, then that's where we'll begin our search. I'll meet you there.
Nope. Nope. Ooh, those horse. Terrible controls. Honestly, I'd rather not be on a horse. Maybe I should have stayed on my horse. Howdy, failures. There's no one else around.
Have you found her? She's made camp not too far from here.
Excellent. Well, the sooner we're done, the sooner we can get out of this cold.
I am afraid I have some bad news, sir.
Oh?
Braddock is insisting I return to service under him. I've tried to beg off, to no avail.
No doubt he's still angry about losing Pitcairn. To say nothing of the shaming we gave him. Do as he asks. In the meantime, I'll work on having you released.
I'm sorry for the trouble.
Not your fault.
We're too late.
Fire's only just been snuffed. Snow recently disturbed. She's close.
Bollocks.
The tracks are fresh. They must be hers. Seems she took to higher ground. Out of the snow and into the trees.
Wait here.
Oh, damn it. Wait! Come back! You return to Braddock, Charles, before he grows suspicious. I can—
But, sir!
But nothing! Go! Stop running! I only wish to talk! I am not your enemy! Please
Nathan.
just hear me out!
You could have climbed that tree, boy.
Gods, woman! Only let me speak!
Enough with these games!
Love me some quick time events. Come here, pupper.
You try my patience, woman!
Oh, Hatham, you stuck. Climbing trees.
Are you touched in the head?
Maybe.
Me, Hatham. I come in peace.
Why are you speaking so slow?
Sorry.
What do you want?
Well, your
love her.
name, for one.
I'm Gadzit Zio.
Pleased to meet you. God's day.
Just call me Zio.
Dio.
Zio.
Dio.
Now tell me why it is you're here. Where did you get this?
From an old friend.
I've only seen such markings in one other place.
Where?
Well, it is forbidden for me to speak of it.
I saved your people. Does this mean nothing to you? Look, I am not the enemy.
Close to here, there is a hill. Meet me there, and we'll see if you speak the truth. That town hosts soldiers who seek to drive my people from these lands. They're led by a man known as the Bulldog.
Edward Braddock.
You know him?
He is no friend of mine.
Every day, more of my people are lost to men like him.
Then I suggest we put a stop to it. Together.
What do you propose?
That we kill Edward Braddock. But first, we have to find him.
I don't trust you.
I know.
Yet you remain.
That I might prove you wrong.
It will not happen.
So you say.
So I know.
Yet, I remain.
I love their dynamic. Hatham is still a piece of shit, though.
Wait here. A Mohawkman is likely to raise suspicions, if not muskets.
This is hardly the first time I've been amongst your people. I can handle myself.
I hope so.
Can't stand being quartered there. The endless crashing of the waves, the sting of the salt in my eyes, and the goddamn gulls shrieking and shitting everywhere.
You're sure that's where we're going?
Aye. The Bulldog's putting together another expedition.
Well, that's what they're calling them now. Expeditions.
Aye. Smart too. Slap a fancy name on something and all evil is excused.
I hear tell the French are readying to move on our positions. Wonder what Braddock intends to do about it.
He's already left for the advance camp. I'll wager our little holiday here is just about ended. We'll be marching south before week's end.
Oi! Where you going, Cully?
Me?
No, the other cock Robin.
Well, I was leaving.
Oh? And now?
Well, now... I'm going to feed you your teeth.
And you were worried I was going to be the problem?
Yeah. Suplex. I miss this combat so much in Assassin's Creed.
You're hurt.
Oh, it's nothing.
Here. This should stop the bleeding.
It wasn't necessary. But thank you.
We should move on. Meet me at Braddock's camp when you're ready.
Back to 100%. Let's see. All right, that's gonna be where I end it for today. So far it's holding up to what I remember. God, I love. Oh, I have such fond memories of this game, man. God, booty soft launcher is trash though. They need to just fucking
File
with
one.
it. Slash raid, click Frank. Philip, thank you for hanging today. And Jimmy, thank you for hanging as well during the frustrating part when I was trying to figure out how the fuck to activate the CD key, the key for the game. So yeah, I will be live tomorrow night with more Assassin's Creed 3. This will be the game that we play for a while. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you then. Oh.